Okay, so I'm gonna talk about two topics. The first one is Little Durk with the snitching. Okay, I'm gonna make this very fast, very quickly. Um, okay, so Little Durk. Little Durk did not snitch. That's the very first thing I want to say. So, how it goes here in Atlanta, or how it's going, is that those cases that were still pending and lingering under under Paul Howard, those cases, a lot of those cases that had names, um, big notoriety names attached to them, those cases were dismissed under Fani. Um, just simply because I do believe that the cases were lingering and she couldn't really receive as much clout as she would if I ain't blowed home. Not you. It's not me. I love you too. Okay. All right. I love you too. I love you. Oh my god. Stop playing so much now. Okay, so I'm sorry about that, y'all. So where was it? Okay, so those cases that were still lingering under Paul Howard, that had somewhat big names attached to them, uh, Fannie has this, Fannie has decided case by case as they come up to dismiss those cases. That's really all that's happening. Lil Durk is not a snitch. He is not a snitch. That's one case. And let me remind you all of another case. Those from Atlanta will understand where I'm coming from. There was a case. I'm not going to say the gentleman's name out of respect for his family. There was a case where the police officers they killed the guy at the Wendy's. Okay, that case happened under Paul Howard. When Fannie took office, Fannie decided she did make a public announcement that she was going to uh, not move forward with that case. She stated her reasons or whatever, but that was another case, a high profile case that was under Paul Howard that she chose not to go forward with. So it's not a ratting, snitching situation. It's just that honestly, I believe, I believe that those cases that were left lingering under Paul Howard, if there wasn't any major clout to gain, being that her people started the case, her people finished the case, da 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 da. She dismissed those cases. There's several cases that may not be circling on the web that she has uh, dismissed that were caught under Paul Howard. Um, what else? What else? What else? Real quick, real quick. So no, Lil Durk is not a snitch. It had nothing to do with snitching, nothing to do with telling. Uh, what else? What else? Okay, back to Fanny. Okay, so YSL, YFN. Okay, a lot of the information that Fanny is using, um, or plans on using against the individuals in the RICO, that information was handled under Paul Howard. And for whatever reason, he had all that information and still didn't think about putting out a RICO or arresting or so on and so forth. Um, However, once Miss Willis took office, uh, she decided to do with that information what she chose to do with it. Um, she has locked up. She is standing on everything she's saying. If you are a rapper, high profile name in a gang and committing crimes in the city of Atlanta, you gonna take the whole ride. Yeah, you will take the whole ride. She is standing on that, and she does mean that. And it doesn't have to be. You don't have to be caught up in a RICO. If you catch a case under her, and you're a rapper or a gang affiliated, you are getting life. She just gave that oh, I can't think of that other boy. His case fell under her. Like he caught that case while she was in office. And she gave him life. that was the deal, that's what she gave her. That's the city of Atlanta as it stands right now. Um, but even though she's have locked up all these rappers and the affiliations of the people attached to these rappers and these gangs, crime is not down in the city of Atlanta. Because although she has those rappers, there are plenty of peons out here standing on whatever they want to stand on to be the next young thug, or and they don't care. So crime has not gone down. Zones 1 through 6, crime has not went down. Um, she's just locked up some high profile names, but the crime is still here. It's still here in the city of Atlanta. I think that's it. I think that's all. Lil Durk is not a snitch. Lil Durk is not a snitch. Lil Durk is not a snitch. All right, y'all.